Hello everyone and welcome to episode 62 of the Group Ironman series. In between the last episode, I have been doing a decent bit of AFK fishing carrom bonds because it is a very nice activity to just, as I said, AFK, and we are now 92 fishing. In this video, I'll be doing the Giant's Foundry, which comes out in 2 days, and in the meantime, I'll be prepping for Giant's Foundry, which is using a lot of the coal and mythal ore that we helped prep in the last episode, maybe get a few smithing levels, and I might even go for the Mcando Hammer, as it could be useful for the new minigame, but it probably won't be. I've also been banking a lot of carrom bonds, as you can see here, and I will be banking a lot more to get 99 cooking on this account. I find it a very nice activity to AFK, gives a decent amount of fishing XP per hour and a lot of banked cooking XP. So I'll be getting 99 cooking somewhat soon, but definitely not in this episode as it's going to be focused around Giant's Foundry. Before we start doing any Giant's Foundry preparations though in this video, I believe Doug needed a queen kill for the diary, and I eventually need level 5 in all roles for the elite diary. So I've got Doug here and a couple other clanmates, and we're going to go ahead and at least run one barbarian assault run. Forgot to record the queen kill, but we got our attacker all the way up to level 3 from that run. Everything else is still level 1, but we're getting close to healer level 2. I do need to get everything level 5, like I said, for the, I think it's the Kandarin Elite Diary. So that is going to be a process I'll have to do in the future, but not today, as we're going to go prep for the Giant's Foundry. With that Barbarian Assault run out of the way, I think I'm going to go ahead and process all of the ores that we got in the last episode. Should end up being like 16.6k mythal bars. Looks like it's going to be a little bit over 300 adamant and just under 200 runite. Pretty decent. Again, I have no idea what the Giant's Foundry is going to be like XP rates and what bars are going to be better or worse. I could even make some of these iron ore into steel bars. Maybe I'll do some of that, not too sure yet, but let's just go ahead and process what we have to start out with. Alright, with this last little smith here, we are going to get ourselves 85 smithing. Very nice, and that is actually all of the mythal ore done as well. So now we're up to 16k and 600 mythal bars. I'll split half of that with Doug before the Giant's Foundry comes out. But before that happens, let's just go ahead and make all the runite and adamite ore into bars, and with all of the metal turned into bars except for the iron ore, which I'll probably eventually turn into steel bars in the future, I think I'm going to go ahead and use all the gold ore that I also bought in the last episode, as that'll get me from 85 to 86 smithing, and it couldn't hurt to do that right now. And after about an hour of gold ore, we've got ourselves all the way from 85 to 86 smithing. Still have a little bit of gold ore to use. And with this last gold bar, I have used up all of the ore, or actually have to use my ice glove. Used up all of the ore that is inside my bank, except for the iron ore that I stated previously. I may turn those into steel bars in the future, but for now, I'm very happy with what I've got. I'll give half of it to Doug, and I guess now that we've gotten all this done, and it really hasn't taken as long as I thought it would, we can go ahead and try to go for the Mcando Hammer. I'm not sure how long it really takes. I've heard it could take like 5 hours, and that is a decent amount of time to invest for just a wearable hammer, but maybe we'll do it anyway. I'll at least check it out. If you're curious on how to get the Emcando Hammer, I guess I'll go through it quickly. If you've completed the Below Ice Mountain quest, you're able to get yourself inside the Cam Dozal. I cannot pronounce this at all. But the mines, this is the entrance to the Ice Mountain, and then you make your way all the way through to the mines, and then while mining you have a chance to receive one of these Baronite deposits. They're very similar, or mining this is very similar to Mudlow Mine. You just click and you can mine a few before it depletes, and I'll show you what you do with the Baronite deposits once I have a full inventory. Once you have a full inventory of Baronite deposits, you need to make your way to the Baronite Smasher, which looks like an anvil. It even has an anvil icon on the minimap right over here in conjunction to the Casmodale mines, and I just start smashing them by using the Baronite deposits on it. The hammer is a 1 in 300 chance, though I think you can increase your chance of getting the hammer by exchanging for luck. Probably the mining benefit's good too, and maybe even the 1 hour a boost could help increase your chance of getting the hammer. I'll probably go for all 3 once I have enough Baronite shards, and then you also need 1250 Baronite shards to actually turn the broken hammer into a usable hammer. So I may be here for a while, so let's see how long this takes. Well, I got something. I got a Baronite head crushing these Baronite shards, or whatever you want to call them. I didn't even know you can get this. I don't even know what this thing is used for. I think it's probably the mace, but not what we're looking for. Well, apparently there's a bunch of these collection log items. I think you can like turn them into the museum and get like one kudo or like they're basically worthless, but I guess I'll keep them. Been going at this for a little bit, got the ancient tree ties and ancient globe. No idea what those things are, but I think since I hit 2,500 Baronite shards, I'm going to go ahead and get the permanent 10% buff to mining. And if I go long enough, I'll probably do the luck one as well. Would you look at that? We actually got ourselves the hammer. That didn't take too long. I think that was like my first 100 Baronite deposits. Not too bad, not too bad. And I think we have enough Baronite shards where we can just show the hammer and we should be able to repair it. And there we are. We now have the Mcando Hammer. Very, very nice, wieldable hammer. I don't know how useful it'll be for the new Giant's Foundry, but at least we have it. Well, I basically got everything done before the Giant's Foundry comes out, and Giant's Foundry comes out within 2 days, so I'm happy I got it done before it came out, but now I have kind of nothing to do in between now and then, so I think I'm just going to AFK fish now. Maybe I'll decide to buy up enough coal to make all the iron ore into sealed bars. For now, though, like I said, I'm just going to AFK fish, and maybe I'll do this all the way until Giant's Foundry comes out. I guess you'll see in the next clip. Well, I haven't recorded in a while, and you could probably tell because I just got 93 fishing. I'm pretty sure I started this episode with 92 fishing, and there was a lot of XP between 92 and 93, and it's all been done at Carambons, and I'm getting close to even banking enough Carambons for 99 cooking. I have very close to 98 cooking banked in Carambons. This is a very AFK method, and I like it quite a bit. Since I think I last recorded, I learned at least a couple new things about the Giant's Foundry, one of which you can actually throw metal objects like plate bodies in, and you'll get -1 bar that it takes to smith it. So for a scimitar, it takes 2 bars, so you get 1 bar back. Maybe plate legs, it takes 3 bars, so you get 2 bars back. So the most efficient one to use would be plate bodies, because you get 4 bars back instead of like scimitars where you just lose a bar. So maybe I could make some of the mithril bars that I've gained into plate bodies, but at the same time, I don't know what the XP per bar is going to be at the Foundry, and it could be still better to just use the bars as is. However, maybe making plate bodies is better. I think I'm just going to stick with bars, even though that is probably an option now, and we'll just go whenever the Foundry is out. Well, as you can see, system update in 24 minutes. That is going to be the Giant's Foundry, and I'll be doing the quest on release, and I will go ahead and try out the Giant's Foundry for a bit after release and see how it is. I hope it's pretty decent, and I've been fishing here waiting for it for a very long time. And just to put in perspective how long I've actually been fishing here, here is my banked XP, over 5 million banked XP in raw carambons. That's pretty amazing. It says level 99 requires this. In fact, 5.5 mil XP, so I'm only 700k away. I might hit it sometime soon. I really like this AFK activity, but once I have this done, I don't know what I'll move to next. Probably like AFK woodcutting or something like that. I'm just looking forward to the Giant's Foundry. I guess I'll see you guys when the game updates. And there we are, the Sleeping Giants quest is completed. I quite like the quest. It pretty much just told you how to do the Giants Foundry, which I will probably have a guide out by the time you guys see this as to how to do the Giants Foundry. So yeah, let's start doing some and see how well it goes. So I've been doing Blast Furnace for a while, and I haven't really recorded much for the Group Ironman series. If you've seen my latest videos, you kind of know what's going on, but I'll go ahead and showcase you guys just for now. We are at 90 smithing, we're even closing up on 91 smithing, and I'm also nowhere near done with the Giant's Foundry here, so we may even get close to 99 smithing. I don't want to say we're going to get it because we probably won't, but we're going to get a decent way there. I also want to showcase how many bars and stuff I've used. I can't remember exactly where I started. I have it showcased in the video if you want to see that, but here's where we're at currently, and I think I want to do another video here in the Giant's Foundry, as I just said. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is buy out all the coal I need for this mithril ore, and then also turn all this adamant, or not adamant, but iron ore into steel bars. If I don't even end up using all the steel bars, it is completely okay because it can always be used on cannonballs in the future, and cannonballs are much better now that you can buy the 8 cannonball mold. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a bunch more coal, even though I've already done that somewhat recently, and make all this into bars. Well, after another session of buying a lot of coal, like I think I did in the last Group Ironman episode, we have ourselves 17,000 coal, which is enough to turn all these iron ore into steel bars, and also turn the rest of these mithril ores into mithril bars. I'll end up with a lot more steel bars than mithril, so even for the Giant's Foundry, I'll definitely have excess steel bars, but that is a good thing, because with extra steel bars, that means I can use it to make cannonballs, and it should work out really well. Oh, and I'm also really close to 91 smithing, so turning all the resources in my bank into bars should get me there. There we are, 91 smithing, still have about half the steel bars to go, so let's go ahead and go through those. And I am now finished at the blast furnace, got ourselves over 17.5k steel bars, good 6.2k mithril bars, and I think I got a good 20-25% past 91 smithing, so not too bad considering we were doing only steel bars there. I guess a little bit of mithril, in fact I need to switch that back. So now I am going to go ahead and head to the Giant's Foundry for probably another 20 hours, and that's going to get us probably close to 99. Not like exactly like 98, but like 95, 96 areas, my guess. And, you know, I may even have enough to get 99, but I won't be doing it all in one session. So let's see how well it goes. And I am back after doing a bunch of the Giant's Foundry. I've already released all the videos. I think I did 5 hours of the Giant's Foundry to get the best molds and just to learn the Giant's Foundry. And I made a 10-hour video and a 20-hour video. So in total, I've spent about 35 hours here at the Giant's Foundry. But we did get ourselves 95 smithing, very close to 96 smithing. I may finish that off, but that is not what I'm going to do right now, as I got 2 new rewards that I wanted to test out, which is the double ammo mode and the Colossal Blade. I'll probably make a video on the Colossal Blade, so it probably won't be in this Group Ironman video, but there is something I want to do that does pertain to the Colossal Blade in this Group Ironman video, and that is go ahead and get 98 strength, because I just checked it in a DPS calculator. 98 strength will actually get me a max hit. So yeah, let's go ahead, get 98 strength. I'll probably go ahead and get 89 attack and 89 defense as well. If I use a whip unshared, I should get all 3 of those around the same time. And a good monster to train on is probably just get a new Slayer task. That way I'm training Slayer at the same time as well, being somewhat efficient. So let's go ahead and head to Duradel. Okay, Duradel, what task you got for me today? 196 Abyssal Demons. I can definitely train melee on that task, so let's go ahead and head there. Abyssal Demon task completed, nothing too eventful at all, but we're getting closer to 98 strength, only 42k away. Could be our next task, let's see what we get. We got Aberrant Spectres as our next task. Not a task that's particularly good for strength training XP, though I can train melee while doing it, and I'll get some nice herb lore XP as well. Task completed, and now we're 25k away from 98 strength, so back to Duradel, I guess. Now before I get a new task, I do want to unlock something from the reward shop. Now this episode wasn't meant to be focused around Slayer, and hopefully it still isn't, but I want to go ahead and unlock the Like a Boss since it is super good. Let's go ahead and unlock Watch the Birdie, so that way I can get AVNCs of the task. I may not always do Armadillo, but at least I'll have the option to at least kill his AVNCs. I think I'm going to go ahead and extend Anku, so that way I can treat him like a burst task. We go down here as well. I think I also want to extend my Aberrant Spectre task, the task I just had. I really do like those, and I think I also want to extend Wyverns. So that's a good amount of points spent. Now we're at 600 points instead of the 1.2k I had, and 14 Black Dragons, not too bad. Black Dragons completed. Now we have Ankus, and with 108 Ankus instead of like the 50 I get. I was expecting a lot more, but I'll take it. Go ahead and switch to Ancient Spellbook and treat it like a barrage task. Anku task completed. I'll always take a burst task, but hopefully our next task can be a melee task and we can go ahead and get that 98 strength. Well, this isn't a burst task, but I did unlock AVNCs, so we may as well do them. 160, I think I'm just going to kill the normal ones. I wanted to give it a try since you can get adamant bars from it, and I've been doing a lot of smithing lately, as you're aware, so I figured, hey, may as well give it a try. So here's the setup I'm actually going to kill AVNCs with. I want to try to kill some in the Wilderness Godboards dungeon, as it has a chance to give ecumenical keys, and I currently have 0, and it would be nice to have whenever we do some group PVM in the future. With this setup, I'm not really risking anything. If I don't have Protect Item on, I do lose an Unholy Blessing, but we actually have an extra one of those, so it's not that big a deal, and hopefully I'll be able to get the Protection Item on. And with this setup, 209 range bonus, Slayer Helmet should be pretty decent. Let's go ahead and give it a try. And this is why we do our AVNC task. I'm like 10 kills in, and we've already got ourselves an ecumenical key. It does look like I have to eat something in order to get in my inventory, but very, very nice. Hopefully we can get a few more of these because it'd be very nice in case we get Godboards Dungeon as our group PVM activity. AVNC task completed. What an amazing task. Look how many adamant bars we ended up getting from a single task. 160 of them. That's 1 adamant bar per kill. Absolutely amazing. And we also got 2 ecumenical keys and very close to 96 range even. I know we're trying to get our melee stats, but getting another range level wouldn't hurt. But let's try and get 98 strength from Duradel now. Duradel has given me another Smoke Devil task. Now, I do believe you can melee Smoke Devils, it's just not very efficient. I know Thermie's not too bad, but I do want to do normal Smoke Devils for at least this task. So that's what I'm going to try to do. If it ends up not working out too well, I'll just go ahead and barrage the rest of the task, and we'll get the strength levels off another task. However, I do think melee is fine, so let's give it a go. With this Smoke Devil kill right here, we're actually going to get 3 levels, starting with 90, or I guess 89 defense, then 89 attack, and one more 98 strength. Very, very nice to get those levels. Smoke Devil task isn't the best in melee, but it works just fine, and I think after this kill right here, I'm going to go ahead and finish the task with Ancients. Smoke Devil task completed. Unfortunately, no occult necklace, though I didn't really expect one after getting one from our first task. Very, very nice task. Glad we got ourselves 98 strength, and since we got that, I am going to go ahead and test out the Colossal Blade, and by the time you're seeing this in my group Ironman video, I will probably already have the video out, so it is what it is. I'll probably jump to our next jump of the video. Before we do any Colossal Blade testing though, Doug actually got himself an Elven Signet off of Crystal Implings, and he's already got himself one, so he went ahead and gave it to me. So let's go ahead and make the Celestial Signet. Not that I really do need it. It's just saves inventory space, I guess you can call it that, or I guess bank space, and I guess it's something, I don't know. We'll take it. I have now finished my Colossal Blade testing, and I am back at my favorite spot, the Carambon fishing spot, though I will not be here for much longer, as I have something to show you guys. I have fished a lot of Carambons, and you can see by the XP tracker, we actually have ourselves 99 cooking bank. So there is another 99 I can get out of the way anytime I really want to. Cooking Carambons, especially if you one-tick them, makes it extremely, extremely fast, so maybe soon. I don't really know. I have a lot of plans, which is a good thing. I like having plans. Can be very demotivated if I have like no goals, but I have a lot of big plans and goals coming up, so I will not be doing that right now. I think what I want to do right now is I plan on also making another video. This video feels very weird as a Group Ironman episode because I'm making like 5 non-Group Ironman videos while playing on my Group Ironman account, and I still want this to be a progress video, but at the same time I have individual. It's just very awkward to record, and I don't know how many videos I'll be making like this in the future. Group Ironman episodes where I just like jump cut to weird places. Hopefully not too many, and I don't know if this is as enjoyable as maybe some of my other Group Ironman videos, but hey, it is what it is. Next up, what I'm going to do for this episode is I think I'm going to go ahead and just knock out 96 smithing. I need a few more Foundry points in order to buy the 150 ore packs that I want to do for a 150 ore pack opening, which again is going to be a separate video. And I think after that, we can pretty much end the episode. We still accomplished a lot on the Group Ironman this episode. We got a huge amount of smithing levels, going to be 96 smithing by the end of it. We got ourselves the Mcando Hammer. We banked ourselves 99 cooking and a few other things as well. Oh, we got a massive amount of levels, and we got a few Slayer tests done, so that was pretty nice. So yeah, I think I'm going to finish up fishing here. I'm pretty much out of Carambonji anyway, but don't really need to fish here anymore. I think I still want to do some AFK fishing because I quite enjoy it as a skill, but I'll probably just do it at Barbarian as I get some agility XP from that, and if I bank the sturgeons, I'll get some Herbler. So I think after this inventory, we'll go ahead and head to the Foundry, 96 smithing, and I'll probably end shortly after that. Well, I've done a bit of smithing now, and this is going to be 96 smithing, so I guess we're only 3 levels away from 99, but I will not be going for 99 probably anytime soon, to be honest. I should probably get the Slayer grind done beforehand, because you get a decent amount of Slayer, or a decent amount of smithing XP from Gargoyle Task, and maybe some other ones as well. I'm not too sure about that. Anyway, we've got ourselves enough points to buy a decent amount of ore packs. It looks like a little bit over 150 of them, so that's what I'll be doing, and I guess you guys will see the result here in a second. So I've gone ahead and opened all the ore packs for the ore pack video, and here are the spoilers. We got ourselves a decent amount of coal and kind of trash ores, to be completely honest. Yeah, the ore packs are not very good, so if you don't have all the rewards yet, I do not recommend buying the ore packs, but I have nothing left to buy except for like the catalyst, but the catalysts look pretty trash. I do think I am going to end off here. It may seem a little random, but we have accomplished a lot in this episode. Thank you guys for watching this one. And yeah, I'll see you later.